Okay, guys, I'm here with the third and final installment of Paul Bosian's 8th best rapper of all time, and the next installment, or the latest installment in the Paul Bosian's Top 50 Rappers series. This is on my 8th greatest hip-hop artist or lyricist of all time, that being Rakim Allah. Rakim. In this, this will be kind of an not an overview, but a postscript, if you will, in this third part of two parts of Rakim's career. The first, I wanted to say that hip hop artist Cannabis, Jermaine Williams, was greatly inspired by Rakim. And Rakim, in the year 2000, appeared on Cannabis's album 2000 BC on the track I'll Bus 'Em, You Punish 'Em. And on this track, I believe Cannabis outdid Rakim, although Rakim had a very strong showing. And Punish Him in the song's title. I'll link this track below in the comments section. I believe that Cannabis outdid Rakim lyrically. Like I said, lyrical hip-hop evolves over time, and Cannabis was greatly inspired by Rakim. But I believe, and this track came out in the year 2000. The album came out in the year 2000 BC. On this track, I'll Bust 'Em, You Punish 'Em, Rakim was outdone by Cannabis lyrically. And Punish 'Em refers to the Eric B. and Rakim song, The Punisher. But it was notable that Rakim did a track with Cannabis, and Cannabis was able to lyrically outdo Rakim, who is seen as one of the greatest hip hop lyricists of all time on that track. So a year 2000 and 2000 Cannabis was able to outdo Rakim lyrically on that track, I'll Bust 'Em, You Punish 'Em, from the album 2000 BC, which came out in, I believe, August of 2000. I'll link you to that track. You can make the choice who had the better verse. I believe Cannabis had better verses than Rakim on that track. And finally, I'm going to mention that Rakim for a time was signed with Dr. Dre's Aftermath Entertainment. And this was... sorry about the phone again, guys. I'm going to try to check the exact years that Rakim was signed to Aftermath Entertainment. To Dr. Dre's label Aftermath Entertainment. Okay, Rakim signed with Aftermath Entertainment in the year 2000. And that Rakim left Aftermath Entertainment in 2004. And why I want to mention this, Rakim's years on Aftermath Entertainment from 2000 to 2004, is that Rakim claimed that Dr. Dre wanted to change Rakim's creative approach. That Dr. Dre wanted Rakim to rap in a gangsta, 50 Cent-esque kind of fashion. Rakim used a metaphorical example that Dr. Dre wanted Rakim to write about killing someone, while Rakim, who is more of a conscious, spiritual rapper, wanted to write about the resurrection of someone, the spiritual resurrection of someone. And there's a video, I'll put it below this, in the comment section of this video out there. I believe it's DJ Vlad, and Rakim tells DJ Vlad that, it's not that old of a video, a few years. Rakim tells DJ Vlad that Dr. Dre, when Rakim was signed to Aftermath Entertainment, wanted him to rap in a 50 Cent-like gangster rap or G-Unit-like gangster rap fashion, and Rakim wasn't about that, so he left Aftermath Entertainment in 2004. While signed to Aftermath Entertainment, Rakim made a few appearances. He appeared on the Truth Hurts single Addictive. The Dr. Dre produced track The Watcher Part 2. And that appeared on a Jay-Z album. I don't know which Jay-Z album because I'm not a fan of Jay-Z, but I remember the track The Watcher Part 2, and I think it's Jay-Z featuring Dr. Dre and Rakim. And the track I liked most from Rakim's time during his 4-year stint on Aftermath Entertainment was on the 2002 8 Mile soundtrack. The track is called Rakim, all in capital letters as an acronym. That was my favorite Rakim track from his time on Aftermath Entertainment from the years 2000 to 2004. So he didn't really do much in those 4 years, but I'm still grateful for the track Rakim from the 8 Mile soundtrack. And that track Rakim from the 8 Mile soundtrack, just trying to check here. Which is called 8 Mile Music from and Inspired by the Motion Picture. That track was produced by Mr. Porter of D12, and that's a fairly good track there. My favorite track while Rakim was on Aftermath Entertainment. And it says something, in my opinion, about Dr. Dre that he failed to inspire one of the greatest MCs of all time, especially when it comes to lyrics, which is the most important element, Rakim. The fact that Dr. Dre could not inspire Rakim to and get on the same page as him, and he cannot inspire Rakim to release a studio album, and Rakim asked for his release in 2004 from Aftermath Entertainment. That speaks volumes of, in my opinion, how much of a mainstream sellout Dr. Dre had become. Even in that period, from 2000 to 2003, say, he couldn't even inspire Rakim to make an album where in 2009, Rakim made his own album that was fairly good, that being The Seventh Seal. So that speaks volumes to me about Dr. Dre's inability to inspire hip-hop lyricists, especially over a prolonged period of time, for more than just, say, 1 or 2 albums. And especially in the case of Rakim, who was even then, Rakim, an extremely seasoned and veteran MC like Rakim, was still unable to be inspired by Dr. Dre and his team of producers and ghost producers and his huge team there at Aftermath Entertainment. And like I said, Rakim said to DJ Vlad in the interview that Rakim was trying to be forced by Dr. Dre to rap like a G Unit, like a 50 Cent, like a Lloyd Banks, like a Tony Yayo, at least thematically, maybe not lyrically or flow-wise, but thematically like that. And that's why Rakim ultimately, due to these creative differences with Dr. Dre, left Aftermath Entertainment. So again, my number 8 rapper or MC or hip-hop lyricist of all time is Rakim, formerly of the hip-hop duo Eric B. and Rakim. Rakim out of Long Island, New York State, USA. A lot of old school hip hop heads would have him higher up on their list, but I have him at number 8. I explained why. Hip hop lyricism continues to constantly evolve and change and get better. And I have Rakim Allah, as he's sometimes known, or Rakim. Sometimes he's known as the God MC, the microphone fiend. Recently as a paragraph chemist. Rakim is my number 8 hip hop lyricist or rapper of all time. And guys, I'm gonna take. I know before this, sorry about the phone again. Before this, I hadn't released any new YouTube videos for 2 months. It's gonna be about that again, at least more than 2 months, because I'm looking forward to doing some cardiovascular exercise outside, power walking over the summer. So I'm, like I said, I'm taking 7 weeks to do power walking outside over the summer. We get a very short summer here in northern Alberta, north central Alberta, in Edmonton. So I'm going to take advantage of that, and I'll be back uploading a video probably in August of 2019. Probably won't be the next installment in this series, whoever my number 7 rapper of all time is. But I'll be back in August uploading new videos. And on an odd lifting update, I probably have found a place where I can store my dumbbell, but it's not concrete, if you will, yet. If they'll let me store it there. There's still the issue if they just want me to bring it in and train with it and then take it home, or to where I'm storing it right now. But I would prefer a gym let me store it overnight and for an extra payment, just permanently almost at their facility. So that's an odd lifting update. I don't know anything yet. I have been training quite a bit. Odd lifting training. Dumbbell curls, both strict, semi-strict, and cheat. I've been doing it constantly, and so that's an odd lifting update. And again, this is part 3 of 3 of this. My number 8, or my 8th best, in my personal opinion, hip-hop lyricist or rapper or MC of all time is Rakim. And again, like I said, I won't be uploading after this any new YouTube videos until this August. So I'll be back in August, taking some time off to do some cardiovascular power walking outside while it's nice here in Edmonton, Alberta. Thank you, guys.